Hello my lovely hookers, welcome back to my channel, Britannica's Hooked in Knots. You're going to be working with me, Britannica. We will be making a yarn inspirations pattern mixed in with one of my patterns. This is a jute basket that I love to make jute baskets. I use them for my craft shows and around the house. They make wonderful gifts. Today we're going to be working with black jute. It's a 3-ply. We will also be making, with the yarn inspiration patterns, we're going to make the stuff to go inside this basket. It's a spa kit. Inside the spa kit, you will have a bath poof, floral facial cloths, a bath mitt, and a scrubby or two, depending on what you want to put in yours and for whom. You will need 4-weight yarn. You will need a few different hook sizes, and I will go over the hook sizes in between each item. You will need cotton yarn in your color scheme that you want to do. This one's mine. I like fun colors. But to start, you're going to need your jute cord and a 4mm crochet hook. And we're just going to make a slip knot, however you want to make your slip knot. How I make mine is I just go around, make a little loop, and pull my strand through, creating a loop. But to start, we are going to chain 28. Working with jute can be a pain. It is also a workout for your hand. The thickness is not consistent. Your cord is going to be thick, thin, and when it's very inconvenient. But I love working with jute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Straighten out my little chain here. To begin, you're going to start from the second loop from your hook. The loop on the hook, it doesn't count. So we're just going to go 1 and 2, and we're going to go into that back bump, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, and we have created a single crochet. And you are going to place 1 single crochet in every single back bump along the way. I don't know, I feel that working in back bumps, it makes your work look neater. You have a nice flat edge to work with when you come back around. You don't have to worry about fighting for one little loop when you've got your nice perfect V-stitch on the bottom. Again, working with this is a pain in the ass, but it's so pretty when it's done. Also, if you make your foundation chain just a little looser than I did, it makes it easier to go back into. But I don't know. I have to do things the hard way 90% of the time, so. But just keep going along the back bumps until you get to the very end, and I will show you what to do next. Okay, so once you get your foundation, your first little row done here, you are going to turn your work over, chain 1, again, inconsistent cord, but it's fine. Your chain 1 here, where we're turning our work on this particular part, it does not count. So you will go into that very first single crochet and place a single crochet. If you're having any issues with keeping your 27 stitches across here, place little stitch markers in here, and that way you know this chain 1 is not where you need to be going. Right there's your last stitch for when we turn over and come back through. And making sure you go through both loops. We are just going to continue along our little merry way. Single crocheting across the bottom here. And you're just going to keep on, do a row, turn, chain 1, go back across until you have the base of your basket as wide as you want it to be. This right here is going to be the very bottom of your basket. So that can be as big as you want it, as little as you want it, depending on what you are making here. And I'll let you know how big mine is before we start the next round where we chain up and start working around to form our sides. Okay, so for this tutorial, I'm not going to go too big or crazy, but this is again the base, and we are right at 4 inches. So as long as you stop with the wrong side, which your little tail from your starting chain should be on the right side of your work, this is going to be just the little base of my basket. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows of single crochet. Then from here, we are going to turn our work. We are going to loosen that up just a little bit to begin with. We are going to chain 1, and then in this first stitch right here, you in the front loop only, you're going to work a single crochet. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot, but this one I didn't turn. Well, I did, but I went the other way. Okay, so chain 1, and then right here, we are going to start building a base around for our basket. So just finding a spot, which can be tricky, especially with jute. But we are just going to start putting a nice little edge around the entire thing. Sorry about the squeak. Jute tends to squeak. All right. So you should have one single crochet for every row that we have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then for the very last row, which will be right here, we are going to place 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So there's 1. Oh, don't be a pain. I always do my foundation chain too tight. Don't be like me. Learn to crochet looser. Alright. Oh, finally. There's 2 to create a nice little corner. And then from here, we're just going to go across these stitches and place 1 single crochet. And because I crochet so tight and it's going to take me forever to go across, I'm going to do mine off camera real quick. Okay, what feels like an eternity later, I am finally at my corner. And in the corner, we will just place 2. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. So there's 1, and 2, and then we will just start crocheting back down this side. You should have 12 single crochet. All right, when you get back up here to this chain 1 space where we did that last turn, you're going to place 2 single crochet to create your next corner. And then you just single crochet across the top, and I'll meet you at our last corner. Okay, so once we get back around, you'll get right here to this chain 1 where you did this single crochet starting our edge, and inside that chain 1 space you are going to place 2 single crochet, and then we will join actually this time we're going to work in a continuous round. So from here, no we're not, I'm going to get it together in just a second. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this basket, but I know. All right, so from here you're going to turn your work. You're going to chain 1 right here, and from here, not in this chain 1 space, but in this first single crochet space, we're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the back loop only, and we are going to do 1 round of half double crochet in the back loop only. One of these days I'm going to write down my patterns so I know exactly what I'm doing with what. Maybe one day. But just go around, yarn over. And if you'll notice, it stands up and you have a nice little edge going along here. So just put 1, even at the corners, just only do 1 all the way around, and I'll meet you back. All right, we got a couple more half double crochets. And then we're going to come around, we're going to ignore that chain 1, and we are going to slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet. Then from here, your little base, so to speak, of your basket is done. Now we're just going to build it up, and to do that, we are going to chain 2. That chain 2 does not count for my rows, and we are going to create double crochets, 1 in every stitch around. When you get to the end of the row, you will slip stitch into the first double crochet, not your chain 2, but in the top of your stitch. And you will chain 2 and just create rounds of double crochet until your basket is as tall as you want it to be. And I will come back and let you know exactly how many rows I did when I get mine finished. Okay, so for my basket, it's smaller, I know, but I just done 2 more rows of the double crochet to finish off the jute basket itself. And next we will start on the bath poof. For this, I'm going with my blue. It's so I love this cotton. I love this yarn. Let's see, it is turquoise. The pattern says we're going to need 125 yards, so I think this should be plenty. I will be switching to my 5.5 crochet hook, and let's get ready to begin. Okay, so to begin our poof, again we are working with cotton yarn. It is 4 weight, and we are using a 5.5 crochet hook. We will create a slip knot. We will chain 5. We are going to slip stitch into that first back bump. So weird working with this after working with jute. I don't know about y'all, but my hands are stiff. Alright, so from here we are going to chain 40. This chain 40 will be your hanging loop for your poof in the shower or bathroom, wherever you're going to be using your poof. Hopefully it's just in your shower, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And then from here, we are going to slip stitch back into our circle. Alright, for this first round, we are going to single crochet 25 times inside this loop. when you get over here and you get to your little starting point, just kind of scoot these back and it'll give you more room. Okay, so we have 25. Then we are going to move this chain 40 back and we are going to join with a slip stitch in the top of our first single crochet. We are going to chain 3. This chain does not count. We are going to do 3 double crochet in each single crochet around. So going right back into here. And we are just going to do that all the way around until we get back to our starting point, and you will join with a slip stitch. So continue working that around and I'll meet you back. All right, at the end, we are going to slip stitch into the top. And this is what your poof should be looking like so far. Just a little wavy. All right, round 3, we are going to chain 3. Again, we are going to place 3 double crochet in each stitch around. Just like that. Just continue adding 3 double crochet in every single stitch. And I will meet you back around at the starting point. Alright, when you get to the end of round 3, you're going to slip stitch into the top of your first double crochet. You should have 225 double crochet. For round 4, you're going to chain 3. Again, that does not count. And in each stitch around, you are going to place 3 double crochet. Like so, and you're just going to continue putting 3 double crochet in every single stitch around. By the end of this round, you should have 675 double crochet, and I'll meet you back at the end. Alright, once you get to the end of round 4, we are going to slip stitch into the top like so, chain 1, snip that off, pull that on through, grab our darning needle, and we are going to weave in our ends here to do that, I just simply go down into the post itself. Just helps it kind of disappear and fade into the work. And because this is going to be, you know, an item that you use hopefully regularly. I mean, I hope everybody's washing their ass, but hey, to each their own. I'm just gonna weave this in a few times to get it nice and secure. Most of the time, whenever you do that third little stitch through, has a tendency to stay where you put it. And like so. Don't forget, somewhere we still have, here we go, this beginning chain here. And I like to just kind of give that a nice little tug. And remember, we've already wrapped it around once, all the way through. So we're just gonna pop that in a few stitches. And that should be good. And there you have a nice, cute little poof. This, again, with it being made from cotton, it should last forever. You can wash it. I highly suggest you wash it regularly, as you wash your ass regularly. But, alright, let's move on. Alright, for the next part, we're going to be doing the scrubby. And this is going to be the last one that I do in this part. I will do part 2 with the face cloth and the scrubbing mitt in the next video. But to do the scrubby, I'm still using 100% cotton yarn, 4mm crochet hook. I'm still using I Love This Cotton, or it's Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. And the color is Curry. For these scrubbies, you will need about 45 yards of your color of choice. Okay, so to begin, we are going to create a slip knot. And we are going to chain 4. Again, if you prefer to make the magic ring for your beginning circle, that is absolutely fine as well. Alright, so to begin round 1, hold on 1 second so I can let the dog out. Okay, so from here we are going to chain 2. We are going to place 12 double crochet, when I'm doing these, I'm also working around this tail. At the end, we are going to join with a slip stitch. Pull that closed a little more. Alright, so from here we are going to chain 2. That chain 2 does not count. We are going to place 2 double crochet in each stitch around. And I need 2 in each, not 3 in each. Guess I'm still trying to make that poof again. Alright, just continue that around and I'll meet you back at the start. Alright, we're going to slip stitch to join. We are chain 4. That chain 4 counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. We are going to go into this next stitch right here and we are going to create a popcorn stitch. To create a popcorn stitch, you are going to yarn over, insert, draw up a hook or loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook. You are going to pull through all of the loops on your hook. And chain 1. We're going to do a double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, do another popcorn stitch, yarn over, pull through all of them, chain 1, and then do a double crochet, chain 1, popcorn stitch, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and you're going to take and do that all the way around. So you have your double crochet, chain 1, popcorn stitch, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, popcorn stitch, chain 1. You will do that all the way around till we get back to the beginning. I'm so sorry, that's how you do a puff stitch, not the popcorn stitch. Popcorn stitch is done a little differently. You're still going to do your chain 4, which is, your double crochet, chain 1. And then to do the popcorn stitch, we're going to do 5 double crochet in the same stitch. Alright, we're going to drop this. We're going to go through here. We're going to pull that. I'll do that again. You go in through this first loop, your double crochet right here. Right here. You're going to grab the loop that you dropped, and you are going to pull that through, chain 1. That is your popcorn stitch. Then do a double crochet, chain 1, popcorn stitch, 5 double crochet, leave that loop kind of big so you can grab it easier. But go, make sure you're not going in through the chain. You want to go in through the top of that post in that V-stitch. And then I tighten my yarn and pull through. Just going to make little puffs. Make sure you do your chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, puff stitch. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to drop the loop, go into that top double crochet, and pull that up, chain 1. And I think I still keep calling this a puff stitch. It is a popcorn stitch, not a puff stitch. Eventually, again, I'll get my shit together. But you're going to do that pattern all the way around until you get back around here, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, we're going to go into the top of the 1, 2, the 3rd chain. And then we are going to chain 1. And we are going to place a single crochet in every stitch around. Make sure you get your chain 1 spaces as well. When I'm doing the popcorn stitches, I just go straight through the center. Just go all the way around, placing one single crochet. These I would make a few of if you're making it for someone. Maybe do like 5 to 7. These are super quick and easy. This pattern can also be found on Yarnspirations. Alright, that was our last little chain one. We are back at our beginning. And chain one to finish us off. Cut our end. And we are ready to weave in our ends, and you have created a really cute and quick little facey scrub. But alright, I hope you had fun, and I will start the next video here soon so we can have it uploaded tomorrow, and you'll be making a hand mitt and the big face scrubs. Hope you had fun hooking.